Assalamu alaikum and welcome to mathematics class for standard 6th, chapter 4 Basic Geometrical Ideas, part 3. Students, what you are going to learn from this video? From this video, you are going to learn the solutions of exercise 4.3. Let us begin. The first question of your exercise 4.3 is this figure, and from this figure you have to name all the angles which are there in this figure. So as you can see, the angles begins with two segments and it has one common intersecting point, that point where the two segments join. So here we get four such points where the two segments join. So let us begin. Let us take these two segments, or you may say take these two segments AB and CB, where they meet at point B. So the angle will be formed here. The name of the angle is ABC. The next is this segment BC and segment CD. They have one common point in them where the two segments join is C. So the angle's name is BCD. You may name it in other way by DCB also. The next segment which is joining are CD and AD, where they intersect at a point D. So the name of this angle here will be CDA. The next angle formed is at A, where the segments joining are DA and BA. So the name of the angle will be DAB. You may name it in another way as BAD also. Next question is number 2. Here we have to see the figure and we have to answer these questions. In the interior of DOE, what we have to give? In the given diagram, name the points. You have to name the points in the interior of DOE. So where is D? Here is D, here is O, and here is E. That means we are going to consider only this much angle. And in this angle, we have to find the angles which are inside the angle. See, the angles which are there on both the rays are, the points which are there on both the rays are called the points on the angle. And inside this, if you find any point, then that point are called as interior point. Okay, that is the points inside the angle. And outside you get it this way. The angle is here and outside points will be the point which are in the exterior of the angle. Okay, so the first angle mentioned here is DOE. We don't have to give the names of the point which are on the angle. We have to give the interior point. So interior we have only the point A. So it is clearly from the scene from the figure that the point A lies in the interior of angle DOE. The next is the exterior of angle EOF. So here is E, here is O, and here is F. So this angle, and in the exterior of angle, that means outside this angle, we have the points CAD. Here only A and C is mentioned, but D will also come in as the exterior point of this angle. So here it is not written D, but you have to write D also. So the points are A, C and D. The next is on EOF. EOF, on the angle, which points you find? So on these two rays, whichever point you can see are going to be mentioned. That is point E, point B, point O and point F are on the arms of the angles. So they lie on angle EOF. The next question of exercise 4.3 is to draw a rough diagram with the following conditions. Now you can see, draw rough diagrams of two angles such that they have one point in common. So we have to draw two angles here. So the angle drawn here, you can see the diagram is shown below. ROQ and POQ are the two angles. These are the two angles drawn which is having one common point, that is O. So ROQ and QOP have one common point O in them. Next is two points in common. Now there must be 2 points. So here the diagram drawn, you can see here MON, this is one angle, and ONR, this is another angle. So we need 2 points to be common in them. So they have 2 points. See, in MON also we have ON, and in ONR angle also we have ON. That means 2 points in common are O and N. The point 3 points must be in common. So drawing a diagram of two angles such that they have 3 points in common is not possible. 4 points in common. So drawing a diagram of two angles such that they have 4 points in common is also not possible. So the last question of our question number 3's sub question is E. One ray in common. You have to find one ray in common. So let us draw this figure. You can see angle SOT is drawn and POT is drawn. In both the angles you can see this arm is common. That means this arm is there in both the angles. So this OT ray we can say is in common for the angle SOT also and POT also. Okay students, I hope students you have followed all the 3 questions explanation very well. You have to copy all these questions in your CW book and complete your book so that whenever it is being asked to you to submit it, you have your ready work done to submit. Thank you for watching the video. We are going to meet soon with another video. Till then, have a nice day ahead. Goodbye.